Hello everyone, and welcome to World of Warships. So, the last time I played, we looked at the USS Wyoming, which was a Tier 4 battleship. This is the tier above it. I just unlocked it yesterday. And this is the Tier 5, the USS New York. It is a battleship. This is actually... I sold the Wyoming. As soon as I played the New York, I liked this ship way more. And I think this is probably going to be my favorite ship. I'll probably keep this ship the same way I keep the Congo. And I think I'm really going to like the New Mexico, because it's a duplication of the Pennsylvania class ships. And look at that. How could you not like a ship like that? She's beautiful. She's a beauty. But yeah. So we'll take a look at the New York today. And I think today I'm going to show you the difference between the two tiers. We'll play in a Tier 5 New York, and then we'll play in my Tier 5 Congo, and kind of show you the difference between the American and Japanese battleships. So, let me find a game, and then I'll come back once I'm in one. Alright, we're back, and we are loading into a game. So it looks like, ooh, we have a Super Dreadnought on our team. We have the Colorado class, which is a Tier 7, which I think is going to be very fun. We also have a Fuso, we have a New York, we also have a Congo, and a Miyoko, which I think is a Japanese cruiser. You don't see Japanese cruisers very often. Then we have two Cleavens, and Oba, which is another Japanese cruiser. We have an Omaha, we have a Sims, and two Farraguts. So the enemy team has got a carrier, which is their only advantage over us. We have numbers, I believe, in battleships. Oh, no, we don't. We have just a tier higher battleship. And they have a tier lower. So, the real danger is the Ryujo, the tier 6 battleship, or the tier 6 carrier, more rather, not battleship. So, here we are, and oh my god, the lag was real. Okay, so this guy is saying, oh, look at that, we can see our rudder. Look at that, isn't that fancy? I've never seen that before. Look, that cruiser is almost as large as my battleship. So let's see where our allied battleships are. Ooh, I've never played this map. The two fleets are split on each side. So I'm going to follow that cruiser there. So we'll go to full steam. Looks like our ships are demanding that we meet up over there, which means I have to sail the straits. So I'll follow this cruiser instead. Our team's actually working together, which is very rare. We usually don't have teams that work together. So this is the Tier 5 New York, and look at her. She's a beauty. This is the upgraded version I have of her. But look at that. We can see her propellers. Looks like she has dual propellers. That's kind of cool. The inner workings of battleships you never see is the bottom. So we've already got some fire coming across. Looks like our destroyers are engaging them. The first of their destroyers are entering the cap zone.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Looks like hopefully one of our destroyers gets in there, because my battleship is not fast, so I will not, be fast enough to move in there to help. So we'll get in here. But the New York's got 5 turrets. This is the upgraded version of the New York, so it has deck armor. Unlike the Japanese ships, which I don't think any of the Japanese ships have deck armor. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen up to tier 6 right now, and I think I have the Fuso's upgraded hull, and I don't think the Fuso has deck armor. I could be wrong. But it seems that the American ships after Pearl Harbor, with the bombs going through the decks and destroying some of their battleships, the US decided to implement deck armor. So in a lot of the battleships, or the battleship upgrades, you have deck armor. I don't know if that's just a thing. Oh, we actually critically damaged him. Good, our cruisers are getting in there. We're stopping this dude from capping. He's getting hell rained on him by the fleet. And he's dead. He's dead. So we only put one shell into him, but one shell was all we needed. One shell was all we needed. Looks like there's another cruiser out there. I don't know what kind. It's probably... I have no idea. I'm also taking fire. It might be that Congo. That ship right there is probably the one shooting me. Yeah, he is. That's probably not a Congo, actually. It's probably like a Fuso. Look how far outside of the range he is, and that guy was hitting me. Unless I got struck by fighter bombers. I don't see any. So, it must have been one of those ships. He's too far out, man. He's way out of my range. And these are the this is the upgraded New York. The US does not have guns that can be upgraded yet. I assume that they will be added because it doesn't look like any of the US battleships have upgraded guns or guns that you can upgrade. Versus the Japanese ships, which do have guns you can upgrade. So I think that the US guns will be added later. Maybe. If we're lucky. Hopefully. As you can see, my range, I think my max range is 12 km with the New York. So my range is not very far. Not very far at all. But, you know, she is a dreadnought. She's, you know, she's a battleship, but she's not like the modern battleships like the Iowa or the New Jersey or the Missouri, which are all the Iowa class. You know, this is a dreadnought. When a lot of people are like, yeah, battleship's a battleship. Well, no, there's two very distinct types of battleships. There's, well, look at you, you're in range. If I could get my guns to turn around. But there are two types of battleships. You have modern battleships, like the Iowa, you know, that are meant for, they don't look like they could take a beating. Those ships are meant to fire at long range. It was just a new design of the era. You know, long range, more anti-aircraft weapons. They knew the battleship was going extinct. You know, the New York and the other dreadnoughts were built in an era where they never would have thought that the battleship was going extinct, that, you know, that aircraft was the way of the future. So these ships were meant to take a punishing fight. They were meant to take very punishing blows and keep fighting. That's kind of what I like about these battleships, is you can really get them into a slugfest. What are you doing?
Bullseye!
Oh, shit. 12,000 damage. It's another battleship. I'm gonna let my allies focus that ship. I don't even know what kind of ship this is. Oh, that is not the ship I want to be seeing. That's the top tier battleship that I'm looking at. He put some shells into me. Please hit his powder magazine.
Confirmed penetration.
I did some damage, but he's gonna return the broadside. Oh god. Oh, we're alright, we're alright. Good, someone else put some shells on this bastard. He might actually be able to reload faster, and I'm actually crossing his T. If you guys don't know what that means, in ship speak, it means I can bring all of my guns to bear, like so, while he can only fire his forward-facing guns at this point. So I'm crossing his T. I'm going to slow down so that I can keep all my guns trained on him. He's getting shelled, looks like by a cruiser. His front guns are broken as well. I've shelled his front guns to not work, so now he's just taking a punishment. Come on, come on. This guy's taking one hell of a beating. He's actually in secondary range now. And we're not going to be able to shoot this guy. He's going to get killed by a cruiser. So we faced down that New Mexico battleship and just pounded him until he was dead. Beautiful. And we didn't take a lot of damage either, which is good. So I think this is a Japanese battleship. It's got to be, right? No, it's an American battleship. Looks like the Wyoming. So we're gonna bring my ship about. I'm actually in the capture zone, which is good. Look, I had 26 hits. That's insane. On that, most of them on that one ship. So that battleship's over here. You can see it. There he is. He's right there. So I'm gonna bring the rest of my guns about. Give him a full broadside. And I'll play my Congo. I'll show you the Congo. To kind of show you the difference between. See how easy it was to turn the ship though? Like, I wasn't hard on the rudder for very long, and the ship turned. Japanese battleships are just, ugh, take forever to turn. Fire over here for this guy. I don't think I'm going to hit him in all honesty because of the lag on the, or not the lag, but the lag time. Yeah, nice. Just out of my range. Oh, hello. An even easier target. There was a little destroyer right there. He's hiding in the smoke. There he is. Prepare to fire. Probably right about here. Fire. Yeah, he was. He's laying down smoke. Incoming battleship strikes. They're not for me, though. They're for the Fuso. See, look how easy it is to turn this ship. We might take a torpedo. Actually, I might be able to split the hair. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, we're alright. We're alright. We're good. We're good. I'll spin my guns around to the other side. I'll just hang out in this capture zone. That cruiser's right on top of that destroyer. I'm gonna ram him. Let's turn the guns around. That battleship's still out there. I wonder if they killed that destroyer, or he just got away in the smoke. I'm assuming he just got away in the smoke. Yep, so that's a Japanese battleship. And he's got one more gun than we do, one more main battery. This guy's opening up, there are planes flying around him. He's about to get torpedoed by this little destroyer. Yo, man, you better kill that destroyer. That destroyer, man. He took secondary damage. Still got fucked up pretty good. The Japanese battleship is trying to turn. He's taking the wrath of the fleet, including me. I hit him once, or twice. He actually dodged those torpedoes, which is kind of insane. He's the only ship left. This guy, he's just taking the full wrath of the fleet. He's getting the crap shelled out of him. Feel bad for him. Here you go, man. You can have some of mine too here. Here's a full broadside for you. See what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's the American guns are just inaccurate or what. But you saw me fire that spread and it's right on top of him and the shells land all around him. He's dead. They're gonna kill him before I reload. So this game's over. So we'll turn around, head back in the capture point. Yeah, this guy's dead. We're not gonna be able to shoot this guy. Yeah, as I thought. We're good. He's dead. So we've got a victory in the New York. Beauty. Beautiful ship. beautiful ship. Oh, cool. My captain has been retrained. So, that was the New York U.S. Dreadnought. So let's look at the Congo, which is way larger. Way larger. The Congo is way larger than the New York. And, but she has less guns. So let's take a look at the Congo, and because I have not played a Japanese battleship since the U.S. battleships have gotten into the game. So, we are back. I found a game. Didn't take that long. But looks like the forces are pretty even. Looks like they have more destroyers than we do. Well, we have more cruisers than they do. So, the enemy team is pretty much all American ships, except the Gramansky. But all their ships are battleships. We actually have 2 Congos and a Kawachi on our team. The Kawachi will be almost completely useless unless he gets in close on these battleships. So, we'll see how this goes. My Congo is fully upgraded. I'm actually elite status with it. So, we'll see how this goes. This will be interesting. Alright. So there she is. The beautiful ship, the IJN Kongo. If the turrets look a little shitty, I apologize. I have my graphics turned down to low when recording. Otherwise, I would only get like 4 frames. Or actually, I'd probably get more than that. I'd get like 15. But yeah, she's a beauty. You can tell that she's built as a fast battleship. So, let's see where the fleet's going. Looks like all the battleships are going in one direction, so I'll follow all of my battleship brethren. So let's see if we can turn this ship. Oh, I can actually see my propellers. I don't know if you guys can see them. If I can see my rudder. Oh yeah, alright, here we go. So my range is half of the map. I don't know if all the maps in this game are the same size. I assume they're not. But if this is any indication of how far you can shoot the Congo. Also, look how far. Actually, this is my other guns are not turned around, but look how far I can shoot. Look how far out I can aim at different ships and lock onto them. Like there's a ship there. I see a battleship. He's somewhere over here. Or there he is. He's right there. Like, look how close I am that I can put fire on that dude. Oh, wow. They changed the sounds of the Japanese battleships. They sound cool now. So, I don't think any of those will hit, but just fire them nonetheless. Now, whenever I play, no matter whenever, there's always lag. I don't know why. Frames drop. Doesn't make sense. Don't know. This one's particularly bad. I think this one's actually like lag, like ping. Because my ping's pretty bad right now. I don't know why. So it looks like there's a ship there. But this is something the American battleships cannot do, is outrange the Japanese battleships. Unless you're in the Kawachi, which is that ship right there. You're not outranging. You can outrange American battleships with the Japanese battleships. So let's drop down to 4th speed. When this guy comes out, I'm gonna lay some fire on him. There he is. Hope that was far enough ahead.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Ooh, bearing lag time. We're dropping right on top. One hit. Actually did one hit did 4,000 damage, which is kind of crazy. Now I also have this ship upgraded with some bonuses. since I am like a premium player, whatever the hell it's called. Or I have like in-game tokens. Well, not anymore. So let's put the shells over there. So my guns traverse faster and they reload faster. But how far they shoot is not. Holy crap! The server's really laggy for no reason. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Probably Fraps. Fraps loves to tank my frame rates. But yeah, Japanese guns can fire way farther. There's some more ships over there. I'd take shots at them if they weren't in between. If they weren't in between these. Oh, hi. Those would probably never hit you, but I'm going to send them off anyway. Wow, the Japanese ships, the battleship sounds cool now. Got a more like bang, bang, bang sound to it. I like it. I like it. Yeah, our battleship force is kind of confused. We have a carrier, escort. We're escorting the carrier, more rather, than the carrier is escorting us. We have fighter support, though, so... Oh, this lag is terrible. Fraps is just tanking my frame rate. Sorry about that, guys. But, I learned recently that my PC is bottlenecked because of my old-as-fuck processors. I have, Athlon... FX or X2s, that's what they are. Athlon X2s, the AMDs, dual cores, and they're just ugh. I love them. I love AMD, but these processors are killing me. They're killing me. So eventually, I'm going to get new. I'm going to get an Intel i5 quad core. Ooh, led him a little bit too far. So this Kawachi and I are kind of sailing out. I don't want to hit the line. So we're going to drop down and spin around here. That destroys on the other side of the rock. We're going to spin my guns around to the other side. That carrier is about to get torqued. Our allied carrier is about to get torqued.
Scout returning.
That guy's going into a crevice. This battleship is just coming out behind this rock. I have a limited window where I can fire at him. Oh, he's gone. Lost visual because of that smoke cloud laid down by the destroyer. I'm gonna actually see if I can get back and protect our second carrier. We'll make full steam. Actually, I want to go this way in between. There's another one of our allied battleships over there, but I don't know what battleship it is. Try and help our team. Our team is doing very poorly. And by very poorly, I mean very poorly. That carrier is being harassed by two.
The enemy is about to win.
The carrier is being harassed by two destroyers, and we're gonna attempt. Me and this other battleship, and I, more rather, are going to attempt to get some heat off of that carrier. So I'll send some shells out towards that destroyer. None of them are gonna hit. And we've lost the game, but at this point, might as well attempt to protect the carriers. He did. He just ran into the edge of the map. He's still moving forward, which is weird. So that game ended quickly. Our team did nothing really. I only had one hit because of the rocks. But I'm pretty sure the comparison is clear. The Congo can just outrange the New York in a fight. So if you're going to fight when it comes to if you're either in a New York or in a Congo, or vice versa, against the other ship, if you're the New York, get in close. You have a lot of turrets. You can get in close and just shoot the crap out of that Congo. Your guns they don't have to be as accurate at such a close range. Not at all. Because you have that spread fire, if you get close enough, you're hitting them. And if you're the Congo, if you're any Japanese battleship, stay at range when fighting American battleships. You have the maximum range that they cannot fire back at you. See, look, main battery firing range, 21.2 for the Congo. This is a fully upgraded Congo. So with the 156 millimeter 45 Type 41s, you have 21.2 range. All right, let's look at the New York's maximum range on its guns. Its guns are smaller. Yeah, there you go, 14.2. So if you're playing in a New York class battleship, get close. Get close, and as close as you can. Close the distance to maybe 10 km, because then you'll be really accurate. And just shoot them. Just pound the crap out of them. If you're the Congo, try and stay at range. Keep them back. Oh, there you go. So now my New York is fully upgraded. Even fully upgraded, max range for these guns, which are, you know, main batteries, 156 millimeter. You know, Mark 8s. Their max range is only 15.6. Okay, the Congo outranges them by another 6 kilometers, or kilometers, as most people would say. Which is crazy. That's a ridiculous outranging. If you're from America and you use, you know, the English measurement system, I think I don't remember what it's called. It's like Royal or Imperial. I don't know what km is in miles, because I won't ever need to know, because I live in America. But it's substantial. Just numbers wise, I know that's substantial. I know kilometers is way more than a mile, but I don't know how much more, like the measurement system between the two. So there you go. There is your tier 5 showing of the Congo and the New York. Both of these are equal ships, and you know, the devs even said that the New York would be a good fight for a Congo, which is true. The New York would be a good fight for a Fuso. Fuso max range is just a little bit more than this. Yeah, 19.8. It has the same amount of turrets. Very good ship as well, the Fuso. But we'll get into that in another time. So probably the next video I'll make for this game will be the 2 tier 6s. So it'll be my Fuso and the American ship, the New Mexico. I can't wait to get this ship. As you can see, I'm like 8,000 away. But I can't wait to get this ship. This ship is going to be so much fun, I think. So, without further ado, until next time, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, check out the channel. Check out the other videos on the Wyoming, and I think I did the Zuho, which is a carrier. And if you enjoyed it, please don't hesitate to like, comment, subscribe. You know, tell me your opinions on these battleships, these ships of war. What's your favorite ship of war? I mean, there are tons of them. A lot of them are really cool. But yeah, tell me what's your favorite one. And until next time, stay tuned.